So just wanted to check in with you guys and show you what I'm doing right now. I don't know if you can see that. We're on our way back into town. And we've been doing a lot of research on medicinal medicine, as you know. And so we're harvesting some wild lettuce in order to make a pain reliever. Now I'm trying to turn this thing around here and I can't do it. So that's it right there. It's got the little spiny things on the back. That's how you can tell. Anyway, so it looks like we're going to have a lot to do. Not really a lot to do. I'm going to give it a good wash and then put it down in a menstruum to draw the medicinal properties out of it and let it sit for a couple of months, and then we'll have some more medicine. So that's what we're doing right now. We're on our way to the house, and I'm glad that I've done a lot of research on this, so I'm glad that we found it. Just wanted to pull over. I said, that looks like one right there. But you can tell if you turn the leaves over, they have these spiny things running along the course of the leaf, the vein of the leaf. Now, there are other plants like sow thistle that look something like it, but it doesn't have the spines on the back. And that's how you can kind of tell the difference. It also doesn't have any, the sow thistle also doesn't have any pain relieving properties, although it can be used for other things. So, but with Chris and I getting older and starting to feel more aches and pains, and with everything that's going on with shipping and trucks and all this, we realized that, like I said before in a few videos back, that when most of your medicines and stuff come from India and China, and the world is in crisis right now, and there's problems with shipping containers and trucks and diesel and yada yada yada, you better learn how to make your own medicine. So I've been working on this since several months, learning how to make my own medicinal stuff for me and my family. And so we're just going along the road harvesting weeds. And my next thing is, I missed my dandelion season, but dandelion is good for detoxing and stuff like that. So I might have to wait until early spring to get that. But anyhow, that's the plan. That's what we're working on now. And hopefully when I go to process it, I'll show you guys how I'm doing it. So I'll see you then. If not, then I'll show you what I've done after I finished. Okay, folks. So as you can see, we harvested a lot. a lot. And but I want to show you the difference. Let's see. I don't know if you can see those spines. Now this is Lactuca Virosa. And this one is what they would call prickly lettuce. And this is Lactuca cereolis. Anyway, this one not so much for pain. All of this is for pain. What I'm going to do is give it a quick rinse in the sink. And you see my scissors here, so I'm going to have to chop it up into bits. And after I get finished doing that, I'm going to stuff it down in here, blend it up, and then put it in a jar. It looked like it may be too much for this half gallon, so I may have to get a gallon jug. And then I will either use vodka 80 proof or brandy 80 proof or apple cider vinegar. I haven't decided yet which one, but I will let you know, and I will take pictures as I go along, because it's easier to upload the pictures and a lot quicker than it is to do a video. So I'll see you guys in the slideshow. Okay guys, this is Lactuca Virosa. It's a wild lettuce This is sow thistle or prickly lettuce, which is also a wild lettuce, but they do different things. So if you're going to be working with this stuff, make sure that you wear gloves because it is prickly and spiny. We're after the medicinal properties, which is the white that you see, which is called latex. And I've just start chopping it up and putting it into a bowl so I can get ready to put it into my blender. I decided I was going to use some brandy as a menstruum to pull the medicinal properties out. This here is stems that are too old. They're dried out, so they don't have any medicine left in them. And here I'm putting it into the blender, getting it ready to put the brandy in. I'm going to use 2 cups of brandy for each blender full that I use. Okay, so here's my first batch. If you saw in the last photo, it was full, and so I used this and I put it on the setting to pulse because some of the stems are kind of thick and I don't want to damage my blade. So I'm getting ready to decant this and then start on the next batch, and I'll be back. Okay, so I want to show you something. If you could see this white right here, that's the medicine in the plant. So over here in the sink are plants that are too old. I don't want to grab this with my bare hand because it's got prickles. But as you can see on the end of here, you don't see any sap. So it's dried out, it's too old. So a lot of this will be going in the trash. But so far, I've got this half a gallon right here. I'm going to let it sit for about 6 to 8 weeks. And then it'll be ready to press out with my fruit press. And it'll probably give me maybe a quart. Something like that. But at any rate, like I said, this is medicine. This is not something that you're doing to get drunk or high or anything like that. You would use, well, I use a dropper and just put a few drops under the tongue, and that's it. So I'm going to finish up, and I will see you guys in the next video.